Good afternoon. How you doing? Come on in. Oh, we have a jumper. Come on in and let me know if you're around. If you're catching a live, I'd love to know where you're joining me from, how you're doing, and whether this is your first time here. And if you're on the replay, likewise, drop me a little hashtag replay. Let me know that you caught this. And if you are new here, then you're very welcome. My name's Emma Starling. I'm the Tap Into Impact coach, and I'm a master trainer in emotional freedom technique and my own modality, energetic expansion. And I help people to dissolve the deepest roots of their self-doubt so that they can fully trust themselves and take the next big leap, whatever that is for them. I predominantly work with coaches, healers, and therapists, and I help them to train in the modalities that I offer and then build an amazing business out of it that's rewarding and fulfilling and gets all of the gremlins out of the way as we do it. So the way that we do the daily tap, the reason we do it is so that you all can have an experience of it. If you've never tapped before, this is a great way in. It's a great thing to do every day because it helps you to feel calm, in control, like the eye of the storm, no matter what's coming at you. And when you do it every day, the compound effect is really phenomenal on your body, your mind, your spirit, your immune system, your sleep, your sex life. All sorts of things will benefit from doing daily tapping. And that's why I've been doing this for 7 years for free on Facebook and now on LinkedIn and YouTube as well. So if you are here, do let me know. Drop a hi in the comments. Let me know where you're joining me from. It is roasting here today, hence the reason I've got curly girly hair, because I had a shower and couldn't even bear the hairdryer. So you've got a natural wave coming in at you today, which is lovely. And the way we do the daily tap is we pull a card from an oracle, an affirmation, or a tarot deck. Today we're using the Sacred Creators Oracle by Chris Ann. It's a beautiful little deck. Not only is it lovely to shuffle, it's got really nice artwork and colours on it, but the messages are really lovely. And if you're not into cards, don't worry about it. Just take it as it lands, in terms of this might be an affirmation or a message or something that you can use to focus on while you do emotional freedom technique. So the card that's come out today, I don't think there's any more. Is there some more? Anything else we need to know? Let's just double check. Doesn't look like there's any more. This one flew out. So we'll take this. That's absolutely fine. And the card that's come out is the Spark of Hustle. Now, it's number 17. Okay, so I'm not. Hey, Karen, good to see you. Hi, Jay, lovely to see you. Oh, you're a Reiki practitioner. Oh, I love that. Thank you for joining me in Surrey. So, how is the weather down there in Surrey? I'm guessing it's really hot. I think my weather app said it was about 28 degrees in London. So, Surrey's not too far, is it? My sister used to live in Surbiton, actually. So, I know some of Surrey quite well. Jay, let me know if you've ever tapped before. Do you use tapping with your Reiki? Have you used it for personal stuff? I would love to know what your tapping journey is, or whether this is your first time. And Karen, it is lovely to see you, my friend. You are up very early as usual. So the card that's come out is number 17 again. It's the Spark of Hustle. And it's a really, really lovely card. Now, I'm not, hey Tina, good to see you. I'm not normally a proponent of constant hustle because burnout and all the rest of it, right? And been there, done that. And I'm only just coming back from a period where I haven't been in the business too much because of what's been going on. However, now is the time to get going. And I think astrology wise, I'm not an astrologer, but I believe that Venus has just gone into something else. And I don't know, it's a good time to do some stuff anyway. So that's my crappy astrology. Really warm and almost wish I was in an office with aircon. Aha, see that? That is my Dyson fan. I cannot live without my Dyson fan in the summer, honestly, because I'm freckly, look. So that's not a very flattering shot, is it? I'm very freckly. So I burn like nobody's business in the sun. So as soon as it goes over about 21 degrees, I hunker down inside with the fan on. I'm not good with summer at all. But there we go. So yeah, so it's really, the Spark of Hustle is about, it's more about the spark of inspiration than the grind, right? So it's about divine intervention as well. It's about finding your calling, work, doing what makes you happy, and also renewed hope. So if there's any of you watching this and you're thinking, and you feel like I have in recent weeks, it's been very hard. It's been a slog. It's been an absolute slog because of, my personal circumstances and the losses that I've had. You may have been feeling as well, like it's a little bit, you might have been feeling a little bit lost, because that's the compass. So that's what that, or it looks like a compass to me. And it kind of speaks of the North Star as well, And so what I'm getting from this message is that, all is not lost. Allow room for that spark of inspiration that is going to then lead you into action. And this is really, really, really key, because this afternoon I am doing some more content creation around this free event that I've got on Thursday, and I'm going to be inviting lots of people. Jay, you're very welcome to come and join us if you'd like to. My master suggests tapping as a methodology to assist clients to relax a bit initially. Yeah, that's exactly how I use it, because I'm a Reiki master as well. I use it sometimes with breathing before my meditation groups. Fabulous. Love that. So this card actually says, when inspiration hits and totally immerses your senses in the possible. That's the spark of hustle at work. It's when every cell of your body hums with the desire to put something out into the world. And when you feel that whoosh of energy that brings new ideas to life, the spark of hustle feels like a calling. It's compelling, like something that cannot be ignored. This card is full of hope and expectation because it whispers, yes, it's coming. And yes, you can do this. Spirit is sending superstar blessings your way, along with a passion that has been divinely amplified. Oh, it's giving me all the shivers. Look for projects and experiences that are full of excitement and joy, and say yes to opportunities that feel totally on purpose. If you're feeling overwhelmed by the magnitude of your sacred task, remember that big, soulful endeavors usually push us to go beyond the limits of what we know is possible. This is how we grow. So use the spark of hustle to evolve and expand, because it's your guiding star. What a beautiful message. It's really lovely, isn't it? I have a Reiki share this evening. Ooh, very nice. I love that, Jay. So good. So what we're going to do is do some tapping on this. And what I'd like you to pay attention to is, how do you feel in your body now that you've heard that? Because the emotions and physicality are intrinsically linked. Okay. So when you heard that message, you may have felt excitement. Great. We don't need to get rid of that. You might have felt some resistance. You might have had some self-talk that said, yeah, but, or oh, who are you to do that? Or it's going to go wrong, or whatever, right? It won't work because nothing ever does. All these things that our brain tells us in order to keep us safe. And what we're doing while we're tapping and focusing on that is, there's so many things that it does, but in a nutshell, it calms down any stress that is brought up by hearing that or saying that. And it also dissolves neural pathways that are linked to any memories in our hippocampus, like bits of memories that are stored of times where things didn't work for us and we tried and it failed, right? So this is really important. And actually, imposter syndrome is a massive, I'm talking about it all week because I've got this free session on Thursday where I'm going to actually do my new modality for, it's not new, but it's 2 years old, but it's new in terms of me certifying people in it. And I'm actually going to run them through some codes and the whole process to alleviate imposter syndrome. And so, resistance might come from feeling like an imposter. Well, who am I to go after my dream, right? So let's do some tapping and see what we can shift. So I'm going to just invite you to take 2 fingers and full responsibility for your own well-being, and just follow me around, tap where I tap, say what I say, see how you feel. We're just going to start on the inner eyebrow. So right here, it's not up on the forehead, right at the start of the eyebrow. I choose to immerse in my senses, outside of the eye on the corner, around what is possible for me. Under the eye, I choose to welcome the spark of hustle at work. I'm glad you asked, Jay. I'll tell you about that in a second. Under the nose, I allow every cell of my body, chin, to hum with the desire of what I want to put out. Collarbones, I welcome in that whoosh of energy. Under the arm, that allows my new ideas to come to life. Top of the head, the spark of hustle feels like a calling. Back to the eyebrow, it's compelling and I can't ignore it. Outside of the eye, I choose to usher in hope and expectation. under the eye, knowing that it's coming and I can do this. Under the nose. Spirit is sending me blessings. Chin. And my passion has been divinely amplified. Collarbones. So I say yes to all the exciting opportunities under the arm that feel totally on purpose. Top of the head. And wherever I feel overwhelmed by the magnitude of this, then just drop to the collarbones. I choose to remember that big, soulful endeavors usually push us to go beyond our limits. And this is how I choose to grow today. Hey, Angie, how are you? All right, take a nice deep breath. Stop tapping. And then just think about that card again, the spark of hustle, that idea. And how do you feel now? I feel kind of buzzy and excited. What's happening when you're tapping and you're thinking about the thing that may have been a bit stressful for you previously is you're clearing the mental and emotional chatter and static. You're also bringing your prefrontal cortex back online, because when you're in a stress response, it goes offline, right? Or it's challenged, let's say. So we struggle to be creative. We struggle to access our intuition. We struggle to make decisions in the direction of our dreams. Okay. Excuse me. Now this is back online and we are regulated back in our bodies and somewhat grounded, and we've calmed the stress response. Our brain waves are slowed down a little bit, and we've released serotonin and dopamine, and we feel calmer, clearer, more connected. Anything is possible from this place. So what I'm going to do, and what I invite you to do, is utilize this state you've put yourself in and go and take some energetically aligned action in the direction of that dream, that idea, that thing that is the spark of hustle, right? And as Jay has so kindly asked, energetic expansion is my new modality. When I say new, I've been developing it for the last 2 years. We've had one beta run already. The second intake is open and it starts on the solstice. And it's a beautiful and extremely potent combination of emotional freedom technique, conscious energy clearing, and energetic expansion, which is my own unique protocol where I take it all together. It's really hard to explain without experiencing it, but it's a set of protocols combined with acupressure points and visualization and deep reaching mantras that reach into the subconscious to really help you release whatever it is that is going on in whatever the subject is that we're using it around, without having to revisit any memories, without having to think about any mistakes you've made, without re-traumatization. That's the really important part for me, because as an energetics practitioner and trainer, I am all about not re-traumatizing my clients, right? I don't do anything, as much as I can, as far as I know, that, takes people too far before they're ready. And this way, energetic expansion gets your body, mind, and spirit ready with EFT for the conscious energy clearing codes, which work on the vibrational field level. And then we come out the other end with acupressure and EFT again, but with also some very powerful wording and mantras to code it in to your conscious, your subconscious, your unconscious mind, and your energy field, and leave you feeling safe, held, heard, seen, and without the sort of reverberating trauma sometimes that people can have after an energy clearing session. I've just had 100% pass rate in my first intake. The average pass rate was 91.63%, 100% completion. Everybody loved it. And it's really powerful. It is phenomenal. So if you are looking for the thing, the next thing, or the final thing, a tool in your toolbox, it's actually a triple certification. It's fully accredited with EFT and Mindfulness Center, and it will make you stand out in your field. But the difference with this training is, good morning, Earl, is that not only are you certifying in it, you are taken through a process whilst you're certifying, and the 14 conscious energy clearing codes that we use in the program, you get to use on yourself to clear the top 14 blocks in business. So if you are a healer, a coach, a therapist, a wellness professional of any kind, those are my people, then it's likely that you struggle sometimes with self-worth, self-trust, the amount of joy you feel deserving to receive, right? Deserving of receiving, your levels of abundance and how much you feel ready to receive, money, sales, sharing your stuff, marketing yourself, maybe the mistakes you've made, the connection to your mission, whether you feel worthy of that, how to access your hidden talents. All of these things are really, really critical if you're going to have a successful business. And what I mean by successful business is you are out there loud and clear, and the clients who need you, who need your magic, can find you. For me, it's not about the six-figure hustle that's all everywhere at the moment. I'm earning plenty of money, don't get me wrong, but it's not about that. It's about your clients who need you being able to find you because they can hear you, they can see you, they can feel you, they can sense your energy. Because when your energy is reconnected, let's say, and you've come back home to yourself and you've moved out as many sort of energetic disturbances and blocks as you can, you get to hold epic space for your clients to transform. That's what makes you stand out. If you're interested, put expansion in the comments. I'll drop you some details. We can have a chat. It starts on the solstice next week. In the meantime, if you'd like to sample it, I have a free experience of it this coming Thursday at, I've forgotten the time, 2:00 UK time. If you register, there will be a replay. I'm going to drop the link in so that you can have a look in a minute wherever you're consuming this content. I'd love it if you'd register and come and have an experience with me. And this session is all about imposter syndrome, right? So I am going to run the energetic expansion protocol on you from start to finish, and we're going to tackle imposter syndrome using the expert code. Now, the expert code is really powerful, and it will reach into your energetic field and it will dissolve all the things that are keeping re-triggering you without you having conscious awareness of even what that is, right? And you will leave feeling uplifted, empowered, more embodied, and a lot less resistant about owning your expertise. Now, it's a code that can be done multiple times, so it's not necessarily a one and done, but I guarantee you will feel much better, right? Yeah, absolutely. You can watch it on replay, Jay. If you register, you will get the replay sent automatically, right? So fantastic, wonderful. And I'm looking for healers, coaches, therapists, or wellness professionals who want to take their business to the next level, because this will catapult your results for your clients and therefore your self-confidence and self-trust, right? And then all the peripheral stuff that comes off the back of that, more recommendations because they'll just love you, and therefore more success, more money, whatever, whatever that means to you. So I hope you enjoyed this. I will pop the link. Yep, I will put the registration link below in the comments wherever you're consuming this. And also, if you've put expansion in the comments, I'll reach out to you personally and we can have a little chit chat about the expansion certification and if it's right for you. And with that, I will leave you to your day. Keep cool. Get the fan on. Oh, that side. Get the fan on. Get the aircon on. Get your feet in a bowl of ice, and I will see you again tomorrow on the Daily Tap. I'm actually going to do it in the early morning, so I'm aiming for 7:45 a.m. because it's so hot in the day. But if it doesn't happen at that time, it's because I'm working to get my energy back. So just keep your eyes peeled. I'll give you a heads up as when it's going to go live, and I look forward to seeing you again for more tapping, more cards, and more chit chat tomorrow. Take care. Bye for now.